Hello, my beautiful friends and beautiful beings of light. So today I come to you with a message that I received yesterday. So I was meditating and I received this message very loud and clear. And it was not just a vision, an image, but very much a message. And that is about being the light, being the beacon of light, being like a lighthouse. Standing there firmly and being that lighthouse for others to see when they are lost, whether they are lost or not, but you stand firm in who you are, in that truth that you are. So why was I given that? So yesterday, of course, the 1st of January, and everybody's talking about this new year. Everybody's talking about what happened last year. And for many of us anyway, we decided to stand by love and not fear. We decided to really go within, to align with the universe, to align with the inner love, to align with a higher consciousness. And by doing so, we saw through the propaganda, we saw through the lies, we saw through the fear that evil consciousness is trying to impose on us, and that so many are still falling for that now. Now more and more are seeing, they are like opening their spiritual eyes. They're coming away from that ego fear. They're coming away from the programming, the conditioning, all that. But for many of us, yes, we have been mocked. We have been insulted. We have had so much coming at us. You know, I've been accused of, shouldn't you be ashamed that some people might die because of what you are saying? I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So it's like that, isn't it? Instead of being angry at the enemy, the people who are doing that to us, you're angry at the people who are trying to open your eyes. Because one thing is for sure, look around you, and that goes for any area of your life. I mean, for your personal life, even outside of what's going on here. When somebody is helping you become free, or it's not about becoming free, because I always say we are free already. It's how we align with that freedom. But when somebody is there helping you align with your freedom and saying the things that they are saying, so that you open those eyes, you open your heart to that freedom, to who you really are, right? And then you look at the people who are really controlling you, saying all the things that you want to hear. And I have got a video coming actually exactly on this. But just think about these people. Who has got your good at heart? The person who is asking you to align with your freedom, or the one who is asking you to align with the fear and trying to control you for their benefit? Okay, so this year has been so much of that, has been so much of that division, and it's going to happen. It's still going to happen. And so the vision that I had was this. You know that you cannot change people. They have free will. And I know I'm always going on about this, but it is true. You cannot change people. They have free will. They know what they want. They accept for themselves what they want, whether it's right or wrong, but they have free will. What you can do, however, is continue being that light. And this is the message. It was so clear. Just like a lighthouse, standing firm despite all the ocean around that sometimes is absolutely going mad, crushing against the rocks, against the lighthouse stands firm with the light shining. And those who want to see the light is always standing there. Whether they are lost or whether they are seeking other lights, but this is what this year we really need to stand firm. More than ever, we stand firm even more. And those who can see, they have a choice. They can align with us, or they can decide to turn away and go wherever that is, back in that darkness. But this is so important that this year we stand firm, and that's it. Just allow people. I know it is, in that humanness, we believe that we have to go and get people on our side, just go out there and shout at them and say, come on, look what's happening. And there is an element of that when we are standing firm. When we are standing firm and we are saying no to the oppressor, no to the tyrants, we are saying that to them. And then other people have got a choice. They can go back to the darkness and believe the fear and be part of that. People have got a choice. There are some people who are going to continue wanting to live in that fear, and not only live in that fear, but spread that and work for those who are imposing the fear on us. They are going to be their workers. Just like so many of us are light workers, there are others who are going to do the work of the darkness. And that's the way it is. They have a choice. They have free will. And we have got to stop shouting at them. What we've got to do is to stand firm, being that beacon of light. Always. That's always been the case, and that will always be the case, right? But this is even more now in the collective, just not in your personal life. Now, I wrote an article a long time ago, a few years ago now, because back then when I started in that healing process and I started going up into the higher frequency of love, of that higher frequency of coming away from that ego mind, from that victim state, really aligning with the love within. There were many people who chose not to be around, okay? And in that process, I just wondered sometimes how come some of these people who call themselves friends just could not support me. Why was it that they were not happy for me, that I was now feeling so much happier, so much more confident and spreading the love? It wasn't something like self-absorbed, but as I was healing, I was spreading that love. So I have an article on that, why friends are not always your best allies. And this year just gone, I also put on my YouTube channel a video explaining why some people leave your life as you are ascending to a higher frequency of love. Why does that happen? So I'll put the link for you to go and listen to that. It's a longer video. But basically, this is very similar to that, right? So when you are healing yourself, when you are growing in that freedom to be yourself, some people, they won't like it for whatever reason they have. And this is very much what we are living now on a collective. No matter how much we are saying, but I'm trying to save you as well. This is a freedom for the whole of all of us. It's not just for me and my family. And yes, it is so true that this is what we are doing. But there are still some people who will never, ever see that light. So don't waste your time on those people. Just let them go. One day, if they are ready, what you have to do is be that beacon of light. Stand firm among all that, all the storm, like the ocean, the sea, the waters, crushing against, as I said, the rocks and the lighthouse. You are firm. The lighthouse is there. The lighthouse is so firm and so strong and so bright, it does not change for anyone around. It is not, I am here. I am here and I can show you the way. If you want it, you can crush against the rocks if you choose to. But I am here, and this is what we have to be. We have to continue being there. Eventually, some people might find their way to us, and some they might decide not to, even when they see the light. They might choose not to, and that's okay as well, because it's not our fault. It's not for us to force people to do anything. So that's why I wanted to come today. And it is, I know there's so many people who are saying that this year is going to be really difficult. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But we still have to focus on the positive. We still have to focus on the love frequency that is so much stronger than the fear frequency. So hold there with your light, with your torch, right? Just like the lighthouse, you hold there. And you already have attracted lots of people. We already all have done that. Yes, we might have lost friends who will call themselves friends because they really cannot see this light. That's fine. Let them go. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because you cannot keep people by force who don't want to be there. It doesn't matter, because now we are finding those real connection through source, through love, through that freedom and truth. And that is what we need to continue doing, holding that light. So that's that for today. Please carry on, because we all need each other. It's like we all have that light shining, and we can see those also. So it's not just for those who are lost, it's for all of us to see each other in that big crowd. It's so important that we do that. We carry on doing that for each other, and yes, ultimately for the collective. So that's that for today. And wherever you are, keep on shining. Keep on shining. We are all there for each other, and that is our strength. That is the love that we have, is their fear, but it's our strength. So with all that, I am sending you lots and lots of love.